Hey there, boys and ghouls. It's your friend Terry and Tats, and I'm back with a new video. I'm sorry, I know it's been a while, but yeah, just the last couple of weeks have been a little hectic, and oh man, just I was kind of worried. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was actually kind of worried if I was even gonna be able to do any 4K reviews for at least the month of January because it's just had to hurry up and get my taxes out of the way. You know how much fun that can be. So, but yeah, everything worked out fine, and here we obviously because here we are, and yeah, we got a brand new 4K Blu-ray to review for today, and I'm actually really happy about it and excited. So, usually, as always, you guys know I usually start these off with, if I could have just a quick minute of your time, if I could, show you a couple of little things I got, a couple of little pickups. I just had a birthday recently. Thank you, and but yeah, I got a couple of things here that was really nice. One gift I got this here I was really happy to get and really nice. Really, oh yeah. I got the Little Rascals, the complete collection, the Centennial Edition, and this is a really snazzy collection. 6 discs. There you go. Like, yeah, they're kind of interesting the way they're stacked. Pull this out, you can see you get the info, like the episodes and or short films as they call them. But yeah, this is a really nice edition, and they look gorgeous on Blu-ray. I was planning to get the big like box set on DVD, and I just never got around to it. And I think that's out of print now. But yeah, my brother gave me this as a birthday present, and oh my God, this looks phenomenal. It was, oh man, if I had bought this myself, I would have said it was worth every penny because these look so nice. They're beautifully restored. They just look gorgeous in high definition, and I could not be happier. And it's great. Grew up watching these, and they're a lot of fun. And yeah, it's really nice to sit here and say now I have the entire Little Rascals on Blu-ray, beautiful, pristine, 1080p. Yeah, happy about that. Another gift I got was I got this. Yeah, this is one of my favorite movies growing up, and I love the music. I love the soundtrack. I had this on CD, but I was this was given to me in vinyl. I have the Blues Brothers soundtrack. How cool is that? The Blues Brothers. It's a great movie, great music. Really love it. Like I said, I already had this on CD, but I was really pleased to get this on vinyl as well. You say, well, why don't you put it on your phone? It's already there, baby. I already have it. So yeah. So yeah, really happy to get this. So I got that, and picked up a few more vinyl. They had some sales at my local record store, and I got 3 Steve Martin albums for $10. Can't beat that. 3 vinyl for $10. So we have Steve Martin, a wild and crazy guy. Pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of nostalgia here for me today because like yeah, Steve Martin grew up watching a lot of his stuff and his comedy and everything else, and oh my God, he used to crack us up. My mother's like, we used to watch his homage to Steve special, and it's like, oh my gosh, she could not stop laughing. It's like, so I got Wild and Crazy Guy, we got Steve Martin, Let's Get Small. So yeah, really good. I already got his one album, Comedy. Was it Comedy Isn't Pretty? I have that one. And then we have the Steve Martin, the Steve Martin Brothers, which you got that one there. Then you got to flip it for the back, so that way you got that there. It looks like Steve Martin trying to play Chris Christopherson or something like that. But anyway, yeah. So there we go. So 4 new vinyl and the Little Rascals. So that's cool, huh? All right, on to the main event. Like you can tell, I'm happy. I'm happy to have a new 4K that I can actually talk about and review and stuff. And yeah, it's just I really was. I was kind of down the dumps. I wasn't able to review anything last week, but today from this is from Neon, and I'm not. I don't know really if they've done anything before this, but yeah, we have David Cronenberg's Crimes of the Future, which came out just last year. Um, this is, really basic, really simple. I am a David Cronenberg fan. This is the kind of stuff of his that I usually prefer. I like the stuff that comes from, his own imagination. I prefer his movies like, you know, this, Shivers, Rabid, The Brood, Videodrome, things like that. I don't mind his, when he's like collaborating with writers like we did with Crash or Naked Lunch or something like that. That's the thing. Yeah, that kind of bums me out though. It's like it really is sad in a sense that when it comes to a lot of the 4Ks and stuff, like see, Arrow just announced that they're going to put out Naked Lunch on 4K, but it's going to be just for their UK market and stuff. It's like I miss when, you know, they made it readily available to, you know, to both the UK and the US. It's like, they're like, well, you can't import. I know I can import it, but just yeah, it was nicer when it was just easier to just go in on day one and pick it up in the store or pre-order it and just, it's like importing it, it's more expensive and it just takes longer and stuff like that. But anyway, but yeah, this one here, this is like I said, Neon. I'm not really sure, but they might have done some other stuff. But overall, this is a pretty nice addition. You get the slipcover is really nice. If you're a slipcover enthusiast, you're going to appreciate this. We got the spine here. We got the back. But yeah. Now this was a bit controversial though in a way, in a sense, because because what ended up happening was the movie here last year, it came out on Blu-ray, and everybody's like, okay, it comes out on Blu-ray, whatever. I guess people are like, I guess this movie wasn't big enough or didn't do well enough that it warranted a 4K release. But see, the problem was that the movie came out on Blu-ray and it wasn't long at all. I mean, barely like almost immediately they turned around and said, "Oh, guess what? Here in January, there's a 4K of this movie coming," and that incited a lot of anger for a lot of people, and you can't blame them. Now, I was lucky. Now, I will have to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to be able to review this by, in the sense of comparing the Blu-ray to the 4K because honestly, I didn't buy the Blu-ray because the movie came out and I was in there, okay, I'm set to buy this on Blu-ray because I guess there is a 4K coming. Then we get the announcement, oh, the 4K is coming, but it will be coming in January. And to be truthfully honest with you, I just never bothered to pick up the Blu-ray. So I'm not going to be able to review it as, as, like a comparison between Blu-ray and 4K. But what I will say, though, is this here, honestly, it's like, so I can't really tell you, is it really better than the Blu-ray? Is it about the same? I would be willing to wager though, probably in a sense that it's probably that not that much more of a difference from the Blu-ray, probably more minimal, you know. But I will say though, for the 4K, it definitely was worth picking it up, especially this one. Now, see, here's the thing: we have we have, confirmation that I believe it's Second Sight. They're going to be putting out a 4K of this later in the year, and it's going to be a big, big box set and everything else and all that stuff. And that's all fine. And we know there are going to be people out there. There are collectors out there. They will buy it. They're going to want to have it. So they have the big fancy box set and stuff like that. The problem is, though, and I think this is where this edition will come in handy. The problem is like I don't know if there are that many people because you got to understand, Cronenberg movies can be kind of, they're very divisive. Like some of his movies, you either love them or you hate them. You just got to be, you got to kind of be on the train. You got to be on board with Cronenberg and his imagination and the messages that he tries to get out and the things going on in his head and stuff like that. And I'm not really sure if a movie like this is really going to get too many people to want to be like, oh yeah, I want to go buy that huge big box set that's going to be, really expensive. And, Second Sight, that's, an overseas company. So we're going to have to import it and all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be for more like casual fans of the movie. And this is going to be more like, you want something basic, simple, You're like, I want the movie on 4K, but I don't want to sit there and spend like over $100 or something like that for a big box set with yeah, it's granted it's going to come with all kinds of nifty bells and whistles and stuff like that, but it's like, do I really want to spend that kind of money on this movie? So I mean, that's the thing. It's the movie is going to be the deciding factor, whether people are going to really want to just you're going to want to go with something simple like this, or you're going to want to go with the big special edition, which we do know there are collectors who are like they're already going to do it. We know they're going to do it, but anyway, like I said, yeah, this is pretty simple. And sorry, I gotta kind of try to see if I can read the. Let's see here. Here are the bonus features. We have uh, the short film "Crimes of the Future," 1972. Was it the death of David Cronenberg? David Cronenberg on making Crimes of the Future, behind the scenes footage, interview with Viggo Mortensen, interview with Leah, how do you pronounce her name? Seydoux? Leah Seydoux, I think that's how you say it. Interview with Kristen Stewart. Let's see here. Oh, Cirque 30 anniversary. Uh, I'm sorry. It's like, it is so, look at that. It's kind of hard to really read this stuff on here. It's like, man, oh my God. Let's see. Let me try this one here. Behind the scenes footage, cast interviews, production, design photos, and animation. I'm sorry, my eyes are going bad, I guess, but let's see here. Location photos and studio concept drawings, David Cronenberg and cast, react to Crimes of the Future, the board game trailers. Let's see here. Theatrical trailers, teaser trailers, TV spots. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I screw. And it's just, oh my God, I'm gonna need a magnifying glass. That is one thing I will say that's kind of irritating about this. It's like it really, really is hard. You got to have really, really good eyesight to be able to read it. Now, obviously, but anyway, so here we go. This is it, and it's pretty simple. In case if you're wondering, no, there's no reversible artwork, and it's like I said, it's very basic, very simple. Um, you get just the disc there, and there you go. But I mean, it is nice, but like I said, simple, basic. But the price for this wasn't really bad. It was $24.99, and you do get HDR. It does have high dynamic range. You do get master DT. How was it? I always get that man. DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, and the movie, it looks amazing. And I kind of had a feeling it would be, just by looking at the trailers and stuff like that. I had a feeling, because of the really dark color palette and everything, that a movie like this would definitely lend itself to, the 4K format and in high dynamic range. And it looks gorgeous in 4K. It really does. It's a beautiful looking film, and it definitely, like looking at some of the, some of the machinery and stuff, machinery, I guess you could call it, that they use. It definitely, oh my God, definitely has a very H.R. Giger look to it and everything. And it almost kind of reminds me of looking at Alien in 4K. It almost has that same kind of look and feel to it. So if you've seen Alien on 4K, which I highly recommend you do, Alien on 4K looks amazing. It really does look really good. So yeah, if you get the chance, check out Alien on 4K. And this has almost a similar look to it. It's just like I said, it's a lot of the, it's very dark. A lot of the color palette, which really lends itself to HDR and 4K. And I would highly suggest, yeah, go ahead and pick this up. And like I said, if you want something simple or whatever, but if you're really, pardon my language, but if you're a label whore, or you're just like oh, I got to make sure that I got the I got to have the one with all the bells and whistles and stuff like that, then go ahead and get the second sight. For me personally, it's like I think I can make do with just this. I do like the movie, but I don't know if I like it enough that I'm going to want to turn around and rebuy it, just get a big fat box set of it and stuff. So I'm pretty well happy with just having this edition here, and but it's all a matter of taste, So and but just I am sorry to say, like for people who bought the Blu-ray, I really can't tell you if it's really that much different, but you know, But anyway, yeah, I really do, and I really am happy that I got this, and I admit I'm happy that I waited. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, would you please leave a like? And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And I promise, it's like now that I got my taxes and stuff out of the way, it's like, yeah, hopefully get back to having fun, doing more 4K reviews, and having a lot more fun videos to look forward to. So that's it. So take care, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you later.